Well, hello family, friends, and YouTube. Today my tent arrived and I thought I would come out here in 97-degree temperatures and set it up. So I want to give you my first impressions. This is how it arrived, and the box is all tore up. The bag on the inside's got just a little bit of scuffs from, I assume, from the shipping. I mean, it looked like they played football with the box, but I don't blame that on Overlandish. I blame that on the UPS or FedEx. Excuse me, FedEx, I believe, delivered it. So I'm gonna set this up for the first time on camera, but let me go get something to open the box up and we'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and before I open the box up, I got some measure tape too. Give you a measurement of this box. This box is 54.5 inches long is the box, and wide, the box is 12 by 12. 54, 12 by 12 is the box. I just thought that would be something important. If it sounds like I'm out of breath, I got the microphone right here. And if it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's probably because I am. It's hot out here. I'm fat. And this heat is something else. People say, well, why are you wearing all this stuff? Well, it's all dry fit. Helps keep me cool. Let's open this up without cutting into the bag, doing any more damage to the bag. This box is falling apart. I assume these pieces of cardboard were supposed to be in case you cut across the seam, but these were actually sitting more towards the back. If you would have cut across the seam, you'd have cut it anyway. You wouldn't even hit this cardboard. So here is the bag. Let me move this box out the way. And we're seeing this for the first time. I ordered the black one. This is the Overlandish Solo. I ordered the black one simply because I like the blackout features. I know in this type of temperature, black may not be the best to have, but it keeps it dark longer in the mornings when I go camping on motorcycle journeys. So let's see it. Got a nice buckle. The bag's got a very nice buckle. And the bag is not bad at all, really. This bag is nice. Except for the scuffs that were done to it from shipping. So here is I'm assuming this is the floor because it's got zippers on it. I guess once that's put in, you won't have to take it out again. I did not order the footprint because I'm going to use a canvas background, or canvas footprint. There's tent stakes and stuff in that bag too. So let's unbuckle these straps. And see how much sweating I can do. I know I got it on this nose. And the reason I purchased this tent, because it's supposed to go up fast. Now, this isn't a time test, but you just saw me open this part. So you just walk around, and they say you pop the sides. So I'm sure this is the top, because the sides have got handles. All right. Got to give it a pretty stout tug to get those to open up. All right, now we're going to go inside and push up the top. Wow, that is set up. Got the windows with the Velcro, the doors have the Velcro out here, and the screen mesh has Velcro. Let me, before I put the floor in, let me go ahead and bring the camera over and give you a quick view of the tent. But you can see before I even put the floor in, let's go inside. And, oh, it's nice in here. And you got all these windows. Got windows here on the side. Pretty tight. Well, it's a brand new tent. Of course they're going to be tight. There's one zipper for mesh. These are YKK zippers. So there's another zipper. Okay. So you can fold that all up with these. Here's another window on the front. Okay, it's got it's got the screen and the plastic, so you can, oh, that's an extra feature on the outside. Come on the outside here, and you can buckle this up. Can't do it with one hand, but you buckle that up. And I have nothing here, and then I can put the screen mesh in here, which is already on the inside. I have nothing here, but I can put the screen mesh on the inside, and then I can also put the clear window on the inside to keep the weather out. And this is the front. There is the side window. Again, you can zip up the mesh. Got it so you can do it from the inside or the outside, but there's the left side, I guess. Back's got this window option again. Same thing as the front, and then of course this is all mesh inside, and then you have the clear glass. Yep, we have another window. Another window right there. And down below, we have what looks to be the ports to run your AC unit, power cords, or whatever through here. I apologize, it's a little hard to do with one hand. But that's what you do there. We'll do that here in a second. Oh, there's another, a lower window. Oh, that'd be great for airflow right here. Oh, look at that. You're gonna have airflow down low. Then you up here on the roof, you have air vents, a little stick up that lets airflow. I can't do it with one hand on the camera, so I'm going to roll all the windows up. All right, I went around and opened all the windows and the vents and the ports, and this thing has them all. You see on the roof, you have this little leg here that helps support this vent to keep it open on the roof part. I don't know, I'm sure my camera's wobbling everywhere. See these vents on the side at the lower ports? There's one on both sides. This is really outstanding. And the material, this is heavy duty. Now this is this material is supposed to be 3 layers of insulation. That's the main reason I got it, so I can camp in the winter. And this looks like it'll definitely do that. I walk around to the side, trying not to breathe so hard. You can see there's a window there, and then there's a port. But look down here at the bottom, there's a lower ventilation. And I was correct. These were the ports for if you're running air conditioning, which I will be, depending on what system you run. Whether you run the Zero Breeze, Equal Flow, whatever model of AC you'll be running, it has got large tubular vents, much bigger than the previous version. So you can fit your large tubes through there now. So you have another ceiling, so it's 2 ceiling vents. This reminds me of my tactical days because they kind of blacked everything out. And I thought it was going to come with the big orange or red Overlandish logo, and it didn't. It came in a stealth mode, which is what I wanted. I thought it was going to come with that orange, but it didn't. There's the logo. Outstanding. So let's go inside from the back door. There really is no front or back door. It's whatever door you go in. Look up here on the ceiling. You want straight airflow. That's right there. You just pull that down. But everything's Velcroed. So you got a Velcro layer right there to put that up, have you some airflow. If you want to shut it, you can. But this will help you keep the humidity down, moisture. That's pretty neat. Look at the size of this window. And again, you can open the screens and let just direct airflow come in. You can unzip the screen itself and roll it up, have direct airflow coming straight in. But keeping mosquitoes out be my big thing. Comes with 2 bags on the side. Look at this bag here. That's a nifty little bag. And they wind up putting one on the other side too. So that's pretty good. I was impressed. I am impressed. Now look at this right here. Look at the size of this vent. 2 of them. That's got to be 6 inches or better. Well, I can tell you right now. I have the measure tape. Let's find out. That is 6 inches. So you got 2 ports for fresh air in and exhaust out. 1 huge window. And then 3 small ones. Again, this is has a screen mesh here. I can pull the, trying to do all this again with 1 hand. So let me get this. All right, just open this. This is clear plastic. So if you wanted a window, here is the screen mesh. If you want just direct air, no screen, nothing. But I'm assuming most of the time you'll have it up like this. And there you go. I got a nice breeze coming in here. But it's probably a 97-degree breeze because it is hot out there. This is a good size. Now, according to the website, they made it a few inches longer. I believe it's 82 by 82 by 82 by, that's 3 of them, so then by 82. Because one of the biggest issues that was going on is people couldn't get a sleeping bag. I mean, a cot. The traditional size cots would not fit from wall to wall. Now, as you can see, these walls are pushed outward, so you could put a cot right here, but you'd have to get you one that's under 82 inches so that you don't hit the sides of the tent. But this is very nice, very nice. So I know the doors will remain open when you're putting it up. But now I got to put the floor in. Now I'm told that once you put the floor in, you can leave it in. You only have to crack it a little bit every now and then. So let me go ahead and when you put it up, you just crack about 2 foot, unzip it for about 2 feet, and then just go ahead and fold it up with the bottom already in place. So let me put the floor in, and I'll be right back. All right, I was able to put the floor in. You start in this corner right here, and then you just zip it all the way around, and it zipped up like butter. I mean, there was no hesitation on the zipper, nothing. So that was great. But I'm a little troubled because on the website it said the footprint had been expanded, to fit larger cots or whatever, but I think they mean the footprint itself that you set the tent on, because I'm measuring this at 78 inches from corner to corner. So it's not 82 to 82, it's 78 to 78. So you got to make sure you get one of them 76, 77 inch cots. Now, let me take this outside to see what this difference is. Now, when you order this, you have a couple of options. And that's 79 inches from corner of the tent to corner of the tent. But you could order the footprint. You could order the full rain fly, or you can leave the box checked and get the basic fly, which is what I did. I ordered the box checked to get the basic fly, and no fly came with it. I went through the bags. There's tent stakes, but there's a strap, but there's no rain fly, not even the cheap one. So I'm not sure I don't know if that's an accident, but I do know that I selected the option to the right that said just the regular fly, the regular rain fly, not the full rain fly, and it didn't come. So that's not. I'll call the company and find out what's going on with that. But let's not whine about that right now. Let's just talk about this awesome tent, because this is awesome tent. You can see the inside. I have all the windows. This is nice. If you see all these water drops, it ain't raining. That's me sweating. And this is it's a good sized tent. But I thought I was going to be able to order one of them 82 inch cots, but apparently not, because I would have to go diagonal, and there's other stuff I want to put in here too. So you can see this is the Basecamp Solo, is what I ordered. My instructions say this is the Basecamp Solo. On the front it says Basecamp, but my instruction says you have the Basecamp Solo and the Basecamp Standard. This looks like the Standard. I'm not sure, because this is not the squared tent. This is more like a bubble out tent. So this looks like the Basecamp Standard. I don't know, the company would have to see this and tell me what it is I ordered, because my instructions say Basecamp Standard User Guide. The backside bit says Basecamp Standard User Guide. I didn't order a Basecamp Standard, I ordered a Basecamp Solo, but it could be misleading. Standard could just mean the bigger tent. I mean, I'm all right. I just want to make sure I got what I paid for, because I paid for a lot of money. I like the way the material is made, and I love the amount of windows in there. I'm just a little upset with the misleading measurements, that I thought I was getting a bigger tent from the inside, and I didn't. I got a tent that from corner to corner is 79 inches long. So if you were looking for, like I said, the 78 or 80 or 82 inch cots, nope, unless you put it in diagonally, and that's going to cut down on your space, because I have plans to put a table in here and everything. So I've been getting all my orders ready based on the tent size. I'm glad I installed it to see, but again, this says Basecamp on it, not Basecamp Solo. I don't know if that makes any difference. I'll have to call the company. I understand they have outstanding customer service, so I will do that. This is what I have for right now, and I like it. It is a very heavy duty material. This is solid. I'm going to leave it up for my wife to come and see it when she gets home. So for now, let me make a phone call to the company, and then I'll end up in this video. Well, as I said I was going to do, is I called the company to, ask if I ordered things wrong or if I misread things and all that. And lo and behold, I wind up speaking to the actual owner of the company. And that's to my surprise. When you talk about customer service, if you're getting the owner of the company, you can't beat that in customer service. But anyway, to make a long story short, the size of the tent was a manufacturing issue, but he wants to make everything right. He wanted to, take care of the bag and all that. That's not his fault. I'm not that type of person. For those of you that watch my channel, you know that if I don't use a product, I don't endorse it or anything like that. And this guy had no idea that I had a YouTube channel or anything like that. He was just a stand-up guy who's got a business, and he's trying to make everything right, and he's doing it. So I have no complaints. But now let's talk about this tent. This is by far the most impressive tent I have ever purchased in my entire life. Now I'm 60, but in my entire life, that's the most impressive tent I have seen. When you put it up, you put it up in just seconds. As you saw in the video, it didn't take that long. I could have put it up. Now I know how to do it. I could put it up quicker. But the thing about this tent is it's not like a tent. It's like a structure. It is the material, the fabrics, everything is thick. The installation is built into the tent. I mean, all the windows, the airflow, everything it's amazing. And as I was telling the owner, it is an outstanding product. Would I fully endorse the product? I don't do that, but on my channel, but you guys are going to see this tent. This was basically my overview of my first impressions right out of the box. You're going to see this tent all the time, because when I do my travels across country, I'm going to be in this tent. So obviously I can share with you over the course of time how pleased I am with the tent. But I'll tell you right now, I'm 100% pleased. Yeah, it's a few inches shorter than I thought it was going to be, but I'm not sending this tent back. I don't care if the owner paid all the costs to get the tent sent back or whatever to get the 3 inches. No, this tent is that good. I'm keeping it. It's not going anywhere. So I just thought I would touch base with you and let you know that I've started my process. Now that I have the tent and the actual measurements that I will be working with, I can start getting my other items and to go in the tent, and then I'll eventually start setting everything up. I'll do a trial run before I ever go out on the open road. As you know, I'm going to travel cross country. That's the reason I bought my trailer, and that's also the reason that I started with the tent, and now I'm going to start, putting everything inside the tent. So I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned to this channel. And just on the side note, the owner has no idea that I'm producing a video. So I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna always shoot it to you straight. And this is an outstanding product, unbelievable product. And no, I didn't get anything from the company. The company doesn't even know I'm making this video. So anyway, Overlandish Basecamp Solo, for you guys that are just doing independent riding and stuff like that. If you have the trailer that's long enough that can fit the length, the actual design length inside your trailer, then you're good to go. There's no other way to I would say, go camping. Forget this wind blowing in and all that. That's over. But anyway, I'll let you know more when I'm on the road and how things work out. Right now, it's time for me to order quite a few things to start filling this tent up. Haven't got the air conditioning unit yet, and a few other things. So I'm working on the air conditioning unit. I've got to reorder my cot because I actually got a cot that was a little bit too big for this tent, but that's okay. And then I've got all of my sleeping bags. I got the Nino sleeping bags. I mean, I paid $400 for a sleeping bag. That's going to fit in any tent anywhere I go. So I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned as this channel continues to grow. I know this is not my normal outfit, but this is me coming straight in out of the, well, not straight in, me coming in out of the heat. And then I went ahead and decided I would call the owner and then come up here and give you a brief update as to what's going on. Everything is perfect. Everything is fine. You can't pry this tent from my hands. That's the fact. So until next time, just live your life.